There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Time again for the Underdog Show, starring that champion of champions, Underdog.
When criminals in this world appear and break the laws that they should fear and frighten all who see or hear, the cry goes up both far and near for Underdog. 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 Speed of lightning, roar of thunder, fighting all who plunder. Underdog. Underdog. Underdog.
In our last episode, the Wicked Witch had cast a spell on Sweet Polly and was now forcing Underdog to do 3 tasks.
I want this land to be the most beautiful in the world, but most of it is so dry that nothing grows. I want you to steal the water from other lands and bring it here to Pickyoon. Now go, go, go!
If Underdog steals, he'll be wicked as the witch.
Wicked is the witch. Wicked is the witch. Wicked as the witch. This stealing water I cannot do, for then I'd be as wicked as you.
Then Polly will sleep for 1,000 years.
What was Underdog to do? Putting his great calculating brain to work, he came up with a brilliant idea. Shooting straight up, up until he was almost out of sight, then straight down at tremendous speed.
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
And boring through thousands of feet of solid rock, he struck water.
Here's plenty of water, it would seem, to make this dry land fresh and green.
But now for the second task. I want to make this land the richest in the world. Go steal all the diamonds from every country.
If he steals diamonds, he'll be wicked as the witch.
Wicked is the witch. Wicked is the witch. Wicked is the witch. Stealing diamonds I cannot do. Then I would be as wicked as you.
Very well. Then I won't wake Sweet Polly. If you don't do what I say, she'll sleep for 1,000 years.
A difficult problem. But once again, Underdog put his great brain to work and soon had a plan. Leaving the castle, he hurried to a local coal company and, using his amazing strength, squeezed each lump of coal until it turned into a diamond.
There are all the diamonds you'll ever need. I hope they satisfy your greed.
Good. Good. Aha! And now there's one more task left to do. I rule the greatest land. I rule the richest land. Now, I want to rule the most powerful land. Everyone in the whole world shall be my slave. You, Underdog, shall lead my army into battle and conquer the whole world.
If he does that, he'll be wicked as the witch.
Wicked is the witch.
Wicked is the witch. Wicked is the witch.
Conquering people I will not do, for that would make me just as wicked as you.
Then Polly will sleep for 1,000 years, for only I
Alas and alack, my duty is clear. I must spare the world and leave sweet Polly here.
Can it be? Is Underdog going to forsake sweet Polly? What else can he do? The answers lie ahead in our next exciting episode.
What you do? Paint 'em picture?
Colonel.
You play 'em joke on Colonel?
Treasure.
Oh, him think 'em treasure map, then him get fooled. Oopie doopie, you genius.
Brains, Sergeant, brains. If we want to catch those Indians, we'll just have to use our heads.
That's sure enough using your head.
Look, Sergeant, there's Indian writing on this rock. It's a map. It must be the map of the lost treasure of the Gopher Indians. A fortune in gold.
I can't make head and tail out of this map.
We'll find some friendly Indian who can.
The only Indians around here are the Gophers, and they ain't exactly friendly.
Nonsense, Sergeant. Look there. And he's carrying a sign. It's Indian map reading, a specialty. Bully! Just what we need.
I'd be careful, Colonel. He looks mighty like a gopher to me.
Oh, nonsense. Gophers are short. This Indian is tall. You there. Can you read this map?
Map say...
Take this down, Sergeant.
Walk 'em north 5 miles, turn 'em to sunset, walk 'em 10 miles.
This cliff sure is getting mighty steep.
Think of the treasure at the end of the trail.
Sure enough, looks like we're coming to the end of the trail right now.
Ouch!
Ouch!
Where to next, Sergeant?
Directions say cross the river and climb that tree, and then the treasure you will see.
Bully! Bully! Here's a handy raft.
Begging the Colonel's pardon, but that current looks mighty swift.
Nonsense, Sergeant. Now follow me. Ready? Push off. We'll head straight for that tree.
One,
Sinking! We're saved! Well, we've made it at last, Sergeant. There's the tree. Up we go. I see it. I see the treasure. What can you see, Sergeant?
It's not what I can see. It's what I can hear.
There it is, Sergeant, the treasure. Open it.
But it says, do not open until Christmas or you'll be sorry.
Nonsense. Regulation 607 expressly says colonels can open presents before Christmas.
Don't miss our next adventure. It ought to be a real treasure.
Boola boola, boola boola, rah, rah,
Sis boom ba, hit him down low and hit him up high. Fight, fight, fight. Yay, team.
My, Tudor, aren't we in the good spirits today? Where have you been, my boy? And what have you been doing?
I've been to a football game, Mr. Wizard. The Golden Valley Galoots versus the New York Knuckleheads. Oh, what a game. And that's what I come to see about. I sure would like to be one of them professional football players. Going out for a pass. Out, out.
But, my boy, professional football players is a big fellas. Weighs maybe 300 pounds. And you's just a little turtle boy. You would be squashed. Why not try the ping pong or maybe croquet?
Oh, come on, Mr. Wizard. What I lack in size, I make up in speed.
Very well, if you is so determined. It's the big game between the Tudor Towers and the Blackie Barkers. One of the most exciting moments in the game is the kickoff. The two teams line up at each end of the field, and then the Barkers kicks off the ball to the Towers. Then the sure-fingered quarterback on the Towers team catches the ball. I say, he catches the... He finally catches the ball, tucks it under his arm, and goes charging up the field. Once they have possession of the ball, they would begin the slow but steady march up the field. First, the clever quarterback calls for the center line plunge.
42, 38, 11, hike!
Sometimes the Barkers line was so solid, it was running into the stone wall. Then the shrewd quarterback would call for the end run.
1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, hike!
When the going on the ground got too rough, the smart quarterback took to the air for the forward pass. Running way down the field, he would leap high into the air to catch the ball. Many touchdowns was made this way. Every professional football player knows many tricks to use for the plays that will fool the other team, like the famous Statue of Liberty play. Here, one player would pretend to throw the forward pass, but instead, his teammate would sneak around and take the ball. This was always good for a few yards, one way or the other. Sometimes the smart quarterback would call for the double wing, single wing, tailback, triple reverse. This was meant to confuse the other team, which it did, but it also confused a few other people. Another favorite trick of the professional footballer was the hidden ball trick. One man would get the ball, then they would pass it around so that the other team would not know who had the ball. Then they would run for the touchdown.
You okay now? Where's that there ball?
Ball? I thought you had it.
And I thought you had it.
Once a touchdown had been made, it was time to kick off again, and the team would bring in the special man to do the kicking. It took a great deal of skill. First, the ball had to be held in just a certain way. Then the kicker would run forward and...
Help, Mr. Wizard! Help me! Please, Mr. Wizard!
Well, what can I do? Drizzle, drazzle, druzzle, drum. Time for this one to come home.
In our last episode, the Wicked Witch had told Underdog that unless he helped her conquer the world, she would not break the spell she had cast on Sweet Polly. And Underdog refused.
Alas and alack, my duty is clear. I must spare the world and leave Sweet Polly here.
So, you refuse, do you? Then Sweet Polly will sleep for 1,000 years. Are you going to leave her?
I must leave Polly, but before I do, I intend to really take care of you.
That's what you think!
have you now. You won't escape me, this I vow.
Come and get me! You want to fight, do you? Well, fight these! Ah! Give me back my broom! My broom! My magic broom! Without it, I am nothing.
With the Wicked Witch finally disposed of, Underdog went back to the castle and the poor, pitiful people of Pickyoon.
Where is the witch? The witch? Is she gone? Is she coming back? Oh, I hope not.
The witch? Where's the witch? Where is the witch?
The witch.
Where is she?
Where is she?
The Wicked Witch is gone for good. You can now speak up like people should.
3 cheers for Underdog! Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
But the cheers did not make Underdog happy, for he thought that with the Wicked Witch gone, no one could awaken Sweet Polly, and she would sleep for 1,000 years.
Don't worry. You saved us, Underdog, and we will watch over Sweet Polly. We will, and our grandchildren will, and on, until she wakes up 1,000 years from now.
Very well, good people, I shall entrust her to you. Farewell, Sweet Polly, you are always true blue. I'll find some way to save you, my pledge is this, and I'll seal my vow with one final kiss.
Just as the Wicked Witch had said, and Underdog had unknowingly vowed, his hero's kiss had broken the magic spell. And amid the cheers of the Pickyons, Underdog picked up Sweet Polly and headed for home. What new adventures await him? Don't miss our next exciting episode.